Hello there. Welcome back to yet another Axel stream. So, today I have a feeling we're going to be completing Chapter 5, finishing that up, getting into Chapter 6. Now, Chapter 6 is fun because you get to go do all the other levels. Yeah, that's basically it. I am probably going to use Chapter 6 as a good time to collect all of the medals in the levels. This is going to involve a lot of fishing. And for completionist's sake, I might need to grab one of every fish and have it in the fishing tank, though I'm not sure how many fish can be in the aquarium, because it's not really a thing I've done here. In fact, there's probably a fishing guide on GameFAQs. We can find one. Let's see. Yeah, no, literally fishing guide. Ooh, 7 years after the game came out. I see. Well, that'll be fun. I've also got something else to show off. So I was working on the second remix I've done for this game today because I had some free time. And I've got about 40 seconds in. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. And that's all I've got so far. So that one will probably get worked on every now and then, just to do that thing. But for now, I think it's time to cut the chit chat and get to gaming. But let's see here. Yeah, I'm just reading through the fishing guide real quick because I'm probably going to end up doing a lot of fishing, but hey, here it is what it is. Though the Finny Frenzy is going to be fun, because I think you just get a bunch of synth materials for it. Alright, here we go. Dun, da, da, da. Alright, so I want to apologize because this music is a little irritating to me, especially after you've been playing this game for as long as I have. No, I do not want to group the tabs like so. I would like to start my music again. And we're gonna slow that down or lower the volume there. Oops. Is FL Studio still open? Get out of here. Yes, I would like to save. Thank you. Okay. Treasure chest danger zone. Right hand weapon only? I can do that. It's Alexander. He's dead. So on the last episode, I remembered we didn't have Cedric in the party, so I'm putting all the XP we get on the right pod. Oh, it's the Bone Lord. Oh, he takes 2 hits. He laughed at me. Oh. Just realized it's just easier to hit the bats if you just do the spin attack. Huzzah for killing local fauna. Anything in this room? No? There's a mimic. Boop. It's dead. It's dead now. The mimic is dead. And here's an Alexander. It shall also die. He dodged. Did you see that spot dodge? Dude's a Smash Pro. That's a big mimic. It is also going to die. In his dying breath, he clapped. Oh, come on. That's another king mimic. It is also going to die. So as far as my day went, I kind of woke up and for the most part chilled and rested, and it was nice. Did my stretches, did some work on some music, and then went out and ran for about 3 miles, and now I can't feel my legs. I ran until I couldn't anymore. Probably a dangerous habit to have, but it helps with my mental health. Dude hits you with the pump fake. Huh? Freaking bat. Get down from there, bat. Let's see, do I have bread in my inventory? There we go. Just top off Max for a little bit. There's another Bone Lord here. Wanna beat him up? Some enemies are tough, but you hit them 3 times and they die because they have no HP, but they just don't take knockback. It's another mimic. This really is a spooky, scary skeleton place. But yeah, just more of the same. Not really liable to do much by myself on my days off, because the majority of what you can do is just going somewhere and spending money nowadays, and I don't like spending money. It's like you're not really allowed to exist somewhere if you're not there for a reason, or if you're not spending money there, which kind of stinks. Because I'm poor, and that's basically just society's way of telling me, oh, you're poor, you don't get to exist, which sucks. Boop. They sneaked the bed squeak sound effect in this. They did. Dump all that XP on the right pod because we have a lot of defense to get on it. a Ripod's gonna be omega powerful after this. Oop. Alright. Missed a bat. Alright, pair this, and then hit the bat. But yeah, very often I feel like I don't really get to exist in public. That, or I just don't know how to. Because there's one thing about being raised or without socialization or being told to go make friends or do this, that, and the other, is that you kind of lack the ability to make new friends, which sucks. I mean, familiarity breeds comfort, and it also helps with camaraderie, and then so on and so forth, and it's a really good way to make friends, and that's why making friends at the workplace is basically the only place I get to do it. Because it's the only place I can consistently be at. I don't have the money to go somewhere every week, or to participate in an event that's like, oh, you need to spend $50 to come here. Don't even get me started on speed dating, because that's not going to work. I'm a sub-8 male. It is not happening. I technically don't qualify as people by most standards. But, I mean, that is what it is. Basically, until, like, the third place comes back, or there's somewhere I can hang out after work, then I don't think things are going to improve for me mentally. And that's fine, I guess. I mean, I've been this way for what feels like decades. What's a few more? So that's why I enjoy talking with my therapist so much about the heavier topics that I think about, because it's a good way for me to get that out instead of just screaming at a wall or venting in my car on my way to work. I love how this have like infinite Y-axis on the attack and get those bats out the air. But yeah, no, it's killer sometimes. Like, you're lonely, and you know, I don't want to spend time chatting on Discord where I can't see people or be around them anymore. I'm tired of it. It's been literal years. Like, almost for almost what feels like 26 years of my life, I've only really interacted with people online. No face, no proximity. And I think it's a little bit damaging on your psyche. What? What did I... Oh, you know what? I probably hit an enemy by accident with a rock or something. Oh, well. But, yeah, no, I feel like it's so difficult for me to make friends in real life. Because I don't get a chance to be around people for more than just work. And the people I do make friends with, it's kind of an obligation to do so, because I work with them, and I'm not really allowed to be a flawed person at work. So it makes sense that I'm so friendly, or this, that, and the other at work. Like on stream, I'll talk about these things. Because I feel like I can. This shouldn't be too killer. No! Why? Why? I barely put any effort or little power into it, and it just goes off course. That's so sad to me, man. Like, what is that? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. No power whatsoever. But it goes into the lava. Like, what is that? 2 ticks is enough to send it flying all the way over here. But if I just do, like, 4 ticks was enough to send it all the way over there. Okay, we need to do some experimenting. So, let's do this much. That is 4.5 ticks. It goes there. So that's with a bunch of backshot. Backshot. But next time I do that, I'm going to see what happens if I give it a hook or spin or whatever else it is. And I'm gonna see if it just goes careening farther than what it's supposed to be. I don't know, I'm salty. Salty about golf. I got distracted. What was I saying? Something really depressing, probably. Oh. Yeah, you know how it is. Just bleh. Let me get back on track. Sorry, I got really salty about golf right there for some reason. Bleh. Who knows? This has been a harder area to golf in because the kill area is so large. It's the boom guy. Ow. He twirled. He's dead. Can you kindly leave and do not come back, please? Thank you. Get a ban appeal one day if all the people are just like, look at these cheap viewers. You could get 10 or 20 viewers. Just pay us. Her. That'll never happen. But yeah, use a key and get 4 keys. Nice. That's the only thing with the buggy is that once you get going fast, it just won't slow down. Ow. Get spun attack again. But yeah, no, the loneliness is. It's like, I mean, yeah, I've got no shortage of people I can reach out to on Discord. At any point, I can just join a Discord call or DM somebody or text somebody, but I don't get the. That's a lot of enemies there. Hold on a second. We're gonna do what's called like a pro gamer move here. So I don't know why it randomly decides to not do damage, which is really weird. Give me all that XP. Thank you, thank you. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. No, it feels like you have an obligation to be perfect, or just at the very least pleasant when you're at work. And I don't know, the friendships I get at work are either like some of the best things I have access to, or just odd. Because you're making friends with somebody who is just some person who has nothing in common with you. And you're only friends because you're familiar with each other. You're in close proximity. It's like, yeah, you can make some really good friends at work, and you know, I am grateful for them, but it would be nice to make friends in real life who have the same hobbies as I do. And if there was a library nearby, I'd love to go read some books one day. See if there's anything neat here. Now, of course, a library is another kind of like deal. Like you don't go to a library to meet people or have fun, which sucks. It's like the majority of the hobbies that I have in real life don't lead to meeting people. Like, on paper, you go to a library to read. That's it. On paper, you go to a coffee shop to have coffee. Like, you don't talk with people. It doesn't seem socially acceptable to talk with people. It broke my weapon. How dare it? But how it feels is like you just aren't allowed to talk to people in general. Like anywhere, because it's creepy. Ow. He threw me. Oh, I hit him with a rock. Nice. Good. Yeah, no, like at a park, if you start chatting somebody up, you're a creep. If you're at a restaurant, you ask for somebody's number, or you give somebody your number on a note, it's gonna be fucking posted online and blasted. So I mean, at Walmart, if you do that, oh my god, you're gonna get the cops called on you. It's especially bad if you're not attractive. Oh, spinning. Camera spinning. Yeah, like I know I'm not handsome by any means necessary. And my coworkers will say, oh no, like we know you really good and you know you're a handsome guy and this, that, and the other, but you didn't think that at first glance. Like, at first glance, I am not pleasant to the eyes. I know this. I've seen how people look at me whenever they first see me. Like, I'm not oblivious to it. I mean, I do keep myself well groomed. I exercise a lot. But when it comes down to it, I'm not somebody you would pick out on a list of attractiveness because I'm not really attractive in my own book. And you know, my coworkers, if I get into these deep conversations with them, it's like, oh yeah, there's always somebody for someone. The percentage of women or men in my area that have the same hobbies as I do, that meet my basically bare bones requirements for a relationship, for a partner, somebody who I would be romantically interested in, it's still like 0%. Like in my local area, it's 0%. If it's in the United States of America, it's like 2%. I'm just yapping. Hey, it's Colin and Tyler. Hello. So you may be wondering, what the hell is this game? I've got a motorcycle. It's a mecha motorcycle. It's got guns.
The most beautiful spot I'd ever seen in my life. And I said at that time, if I ever had the power,
We're gonna go play golf.
I would build a house there. I always wanted a house in the mountains when I was a kid.
Played this 20 years ago, thank you. Oh, hell yeah. Another Dark Cloud 2 enjoyer. Well, actually, hold on. You might want to hear some of the remixes I did. So I'm gonna go play those. There we go. Subscribe! You subscribe! You give me $2 fucking dollars! Hell yeah! You like the custom sub alert. Anyway, I remixed the first dungeon area of this game. The majority of the time I play this game, it's muted because the OST is dated. It's 40-second loops. Does not sound good to the ears. Anyway, we're gonna play some golf. Boop. Boop. Then we can just send it down this hallway here. Dun, dun. We're good. Give it a little bit of slice so it gets closer to the orb. Thanks for moving me to the ball. Alright. We've only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to bounce. What wall can I bounce this off of? This'll work. Yes, it is. It's a homebrew remix. We done golfed. I thought it would be fun to have little Pikmin-esque musical indicators in the music. So these different instruments that are playing are different enemy weaknesses. The bass line is enemy is weak to Max's left-hand weapons, or guns, grenade launchers. It's going to be more subtle in the next ones. No scope for shaking the orb. If the orb is the same color as the sphere, it won't sink. So, like, imagine somebody painted the hole at the golf course blue, and you had a red golf ball that changed color every time it bounced into something from red to blue. Well, if it's also red, it won't go in the hole. So it's got to be blue, and then the hole will let it in. I don't know why I used the golf analogy there, when I could just... This is literally just golf, except they made it so every time you bump the golf ball against something, it changes color, and it needs to be the opposite color of the hole in order to go in. Where is the... There it is. And here is the sword weakness. When do I fight Ramus? Oh, you'll see. Ramus is, he's over there. But there's a bunch of lava here, so I can't really go past yet. So, we're going out of the volcano. Alright, so there's been a change in the future. Maybe something has happened. Oh geez, I wonder what happened. Ah, yes. The enemy is weak to the ride pod. Hurricane House. Hurricane House near Windmill. Hey, that is near. Ugh. Get returned. There's been a change in the future, and not a good one. Cedric, get in there. Alright, there we go. So now things are built. Really not a whole lot going on here. So I do have another remix that is in the works, and I'm going to show that off here real quick. Oh wait, I can't, because it's not anywhere. Crud. Okay, well, you'll just have to take my word for it. So, we're gonna pause the lo-fi for now because we have cutscenes coming up. Let's see. What's going on in my inventory? We're gonna sort. Poison wrench. Cyclone.
Cyclone. Yeah.
It's the sun. Da, 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 da. So I do need to see what pictures I can get at this point. So we're gonna open up our Game Facts guide from 2003. Da-da-da-da.
What's that?
I don't know, man.
There's something there. I'll check it out.
He's just talking to himself. Transmission device. Let's see here. Real quick, before I do any of that. Pains in the neck, walking the path of flames. So let's see, number 12. That is the 3rd floor. Oh, goodness gracious. He's talking to me. Why? What did I ever do to him? Out of the blue? What did I ever do? Alright, where is... Alright, so on the 1st floor, let's see. 16 to... Let's see, 16 to... 12. Nothing on the 1st floor. Alright, so this area is notorious for being an actual pain in the ass when it comes to searching for the miracle chests, which have, like, upgrades for your character, like increased defense or more health. I think it's just a translation thing. If the patch still existed somewhere, I absolutely would have gotten the undub for this, just so we could listen to it in Japanese. Work arm, work cranes, there we go, that's what I needed. G weapons. Oh, we're full of pictures. So we're taking pictures of everything to get ideas so we can craft things. That is a very long sword staff. Interesting design. Show window, show window, show window. Hey, it's the hairdryer guns. Let's see. There's the classic guns. Ooh. Interesting. Show window. What is down here? Ah, there it is. Hammer. Light. Anything else in here? Geyser, barrel, energy pipe. Hello there. What can I get you for each other? Let's see. Falcon. Achuda. Dussack. Interesting weapon names here. I think that's all there is to do on this layer. Possibly. I do need to go over to G-Tools real quick and see if there's anything in there for me to take a picture of. G-Tools. There's like pictures. So there's a lot of pictures you gotta take pictures of in order to get ideas to invent stuff. And since this is a completionist thing, I need to get every single one. A post. There's literal fire coming out here. Item shop. So I did manage to find like an upscaled version of all the textures online for this game. This, right here. Sulfur colored juice. Patterned rug. Let's see. Is there anything else? Decorative lights, display robo, geyser hot springs, large crane, gun door, mud pattern rug, Asnos pattern, or arm. Propeller. Device, crane. Okay, so propeller, decorative owl, propeller, and a computer. So, computer we can probably find and take a picture of in the operations room. I smell like Old Spice Kraken Guard. I'm fresh out the shower. So I don't know why I went so ham on the scent. It's not like smell-o-vision exists yet. Could you imagine the long-term ramifications of smell-o-vision? Second floor. I went the wrong way. The chest is right there. Here we go. So that is number 15. We are gonna need 13. It's gonna be at the very end over here. Oh, that's irritating. Oh yeah, you can see it over there. I have beef with whoever placed these in this level. It's crazy. Walking, walking, walking. And there's no Dran's feather to be found. I'm not letting myself cheat either and use the speed up function. Yeah, you can tell the AI upscaling because it actually looks really decent in the background. Same with the clouds and all that. Colored differently. I think that has something to do with the upscaling that I used, or the upscale that I patched the game with. They're like bright cheese colored almost. They're like neon chests. I thought that I installed it in Chapter 4 to see how it worked, and I thought it was just like oh yeah, no, Chapter 4, they must have had these old chests colored like this in the Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory. Nope. Just a weird thing with the patch. They're usually very hard to see. I think whoever made this patch got sick of not being able to pick them out. But yeah, I'm using a guide to go over to them anyway. Oh, there it is. This bright yellow thing. I think whoever redid the textures here was just like, yeah, no, we're not having that. But you can see them out there in the distance. Okay, so we're on the 3rd floor. Just got off the elevator, and we're going this way. So this should be chest 14. And then that would leave 3rd floor, 12, and I think just 12. Yeah, just 12. Should have already gotten 11. Upscaled version. I found it on a Reddit thread a while ago, and then the Reddit thread got deleted and the account that made it eviscerated. And the YouTube channel that had the patch decimated. Then I found another YouTube video that had like 20 views that had a link to this weird website. Granted, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but I downloaded this off the website, and it was like a 7 gigabyte file of just, oh, here it is, of just textures. And then your totally legitimate PlayStation 2 capable of playing the PlayStation 2 games on your PC can just read those textures and replace them for you. I can probably link the YouTube video in my Discord, or in my chat here. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it even. Or at the very least, into my history and see if I can find when I downloaded it. No, I need full history here. Last 7 days. Search history. This month. Dark Cloud. You know what? It's probably going to be under HD. Cornflower in Spanish. Very odd things that I have searched up here. Boy, I'm glad I'm not streaming my search history. Alright, it's on GBA temp. Let's see here. It's just PNG instead of DDS for the highest quality. Let's see, June 2nd, 2024. All right, so this, I think, is the most recent thing here. I'm going to bookmark this in case anybody else asks for it. Yep. I believe that website is safe, and I believe the download from it is safe. Yes, no problem, no problem. I want to help everybody enjoy this game in a way that is better than what the developers intended. We do love our upscaled textures.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Maximilian. Nice to meet you.
Maximilian? Could you possibly be Elena's?
You know my mother?
So you are then. You have your mother's eyes.
Thanks.
It's nice to hear.
I'm Galen Agaris. I've been leading the rebels against Griffin, but it looks like my own origin point has been erased somehow.
This guy's an actual Chad.
By the way, how's Monica?
She was aboard Gaspard's battleship and fell into the Mount Gunder volcano.
Max. Wait, we don't have Monica. We can't go back to the past. I'm
heading out to save her.
Is that right? Then take this with you. The bottom of Mount Gondor is a dangerous place with a flowing river of lava. The going gets very rough. Use that when flames block your path. The same flames will become your servants. You should be able to make your way across the lava. That's the legendary instrument, Firehorn.
Firehorn, very aptly named. Look at them shoes.
It's one of my land's greatest treasures. It will come in handy.
Very high quality shoes for a PlayStation 2 game.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Gaspard killed my friend, Raybrand. Raybrand was a noble king and the mightiest of knights. But Gaspard defeated him. You mustn't underestimate him.
King Raybrand, Monica's father.
That's right.
I'm gonna make Gaspard pay. Don't worry.
I know you can do it. The Atlamelia chose you. Good luck.
Canonically, Max hops in the ride pod and then fills Gaspard with about 17,000 rounds of high caliber bullets. You will witness this. It is the funniest thing. It just hopping in your ride pod and then kiting the dude around. Just battering. Yeah, no, really. Oh, propeller, there it is. Okay. No, this is potentially one of the funniest boss fights in the game if you have the correct thing to go into it, because the dude just gets no diffed. Because Max hops in his mech and then just just beats him up. It's like, yes, knight and sword versus Gatling gun. Absolute hilarious. Let's see. I think I've gotten all the pictures I can get in the future. Let's see. We're checking the guide. We're checking the guide. So we've got computers, decorative lights, display robo. That's good. Drum can, electric accessibility, elevator, generator, geyser, hammer, hot springs, pond, large crane, work crane. I think I've gotten everything. Cool. So, real quick, we're gonna show off the invention aspect. So there were a few things that I missed because I did not have what I needed at the time. So let's see, ancient mural, transmission device, escape powder, ancient mural, elevator. Oh, hold on. This game shows its age whenever you're trying to do something like this. What was that other one? elevator. Here we go. We're thinking up the escape powder.
Yeah, it works!
Something that was absolutely vital in the first game, but in the second game it's just easier here. Let's see. Hammer on 2. Hammer, post, work arm. So, inventing, the main benefit of inventing stuff is that you can make weapons for your ride pod, which is basically a giant mech you can hop in and just beat the enemy senseless with. Post and work arm. And the inventions do kind of make sense. You can take pictures of things and go, okay, how do I make a thing? Well, if you got the work arm, the hammer, and the post, there'll probably be some big ol' hammer arms for your ride pod, and look at that.
Say cheese!
Hammer arm 2. So let's see, hammer arm 2, heavy hammer, drum can. Do not have that. Laser arm, got that. Propeller fan and propeller, rifle, and windmill. Let's see. So this kind of makes sense. A lot of spinning. You've got the gun, the rifle, and then you've got another thing that spins the propeller. If I could find it, there it is. And yeah, no, these super good.
Say cheese!
One of my favorite weapons for the ride pod as far as ranged weapons go. And this is what we're going to use to do the big funny on Gaspard. Let's see here. So machine gun arm, metal boots, missile pod arm, generator gold store, already got that. Nova cannon, panther boots. Don't have that. Deer horn, mushroom, and sulfur colored juice. What could that make? Deer horn, mushroom, and sulfur-colored juice? Yes. With the poison wrench.
Say cheese!
A war crime on a stick. Let's see. There's so many inventions that are locked behind the literal last thing you could get in this chapter. Let's see. Runaway dragon, weapon, and work crane. Where's... There it is. Brain. There we go. Here's another ride pod weapon. Swords!
Say cheese!
Max saw Monica whip out her sword one day, and then he just went, I bet I can do that, but better. And then got 2 swords for his ride pod. Let's see here. Samurai arm, soul breaker. Already have that, I believe. Sun and moon armor. Do not have the soul breaker. Soul breaker and steel gun I still need to make, so let's see if we can make this real quick. 3 silver balls and 2 thunder elements, so we can grab that on the way back. Now let's see. Energy pipe, geyser, and transmission device. Ah, there it was. And this makes the Soul Breaker.
Yeah, it works!
It's a gun. It doesn't really do a whole lot. Let's see, book, fountain, and a work crane. This one just kind of doesn't make sense to me. If you got a book, a fountain, which for some reason is associated with guns in this, and then you have the work crane. There we go. And you make a steel gun.
Say cheese!
Just, you know what? Book, smart, laser. Fountain, gun, shoot. Work crane, yoink. I get it now. Alright. Oh, let's... yeah, no, literally. It shoots a laser at the enemy that yoinks their possession, that yoinks their wallet straight out of their back pocket. No idea how we're gonna get back to the past, but it is what it is. He's gonna play cutscene. He's gonna be like, "Oh, Max is trapped."
Just at that moment, my Atlamelia shone blue. The blue light that reached to the past. Was Monica's Atlamelia lending mine its power?
Yep. Gotta go back. Back to the past. And we're back to the past. So first things first, we need to hop on the train and go to go to Conda and get some materials. I need to move this. Sorry, cursor's going nuts. You upgrade. Master. Yes. You're about to witness the worst thing ever. This is how you upgrade the Ride Pod's defense. I hate this. It is the worst. Oh, my poor fingers. Yugi's grandpa, yeah. Oh, just wait until I get into the voice actors of this game. This dude right here, his name is Cedric. He's voiced by Mephisto from Diablo. Yep, Max is Robin from Teen Titans. There's a big ol' like flamboyant fish that's voiced by D. Bradley Baker. D. Bradley Baker also has like 4 other roles in this game, by the way. But that's also the dude who voices number 4 and number 1 and number 2 in Codename Kids Next Door, and like 17 other characters in that show, like all the villains. Probably not, but it might as well be like that. Let's see, we need to sell this crud. So, don't need that. Da 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 da. Okay, we need silver balls and thunder elements to make the machine gun arm. Perfect. Refuel, because we can get ride pod fuel out of the rocks. Let's see, where is it? Ah, yes, propeller arm, and then the blinged up chain guns. This is gonna be hilarious. I'm so ready. It's gonna be so funny. Alright, we're ready to beat up Gaspard. Nope, wrong way. Hope you're ready. Always save state before a boss because there's a chance it could just evaporate itself. Let's see. He's playing them notes.
Lava! It's parting!
Oh, the dude did tell you it would. He's fine. Cheese.
Right on schedule, I see.
Monica!
Worry about your own hide, boy. Your little journey's about to come to a screeching halt. You're still wet behind the ears. I'll show you what true power is.
Hold on a second, I gotta take a picture of your face. Thank you. Alright. Behold. Good boss fight.
Once again. Why do you refuse to give up, boy?
I won't forgive what you've done.
You say you won't forgive what I've done, but why?
You're chasing after my mother. You'll hurt her if I don't stop you.
Your mother? You fight to protect your mother. Ha! How juvenile. But you know, I used to be that way too.
Huh?
I had a mother too, just like everyone else.
You guys crashing out.
Monica!
So you hate me too, eh? Well, it's only natural, since I'm your father's sworn enemy. We're the same, you and I. Exactly the same.
What are you talking about? We're nothing like you.
I just wanted to protect my mother too. Just like you two. I was a loathsome child, born to a changeling father and a human mother. The humans called me Demon Child. Despite that, my parents and I were able to live happily in that small village. But when I was still a small boy, my father fell ill. Mother tried desperately to nurse him, but it was all for nothing. My father fell into a never-ending sleep.
He died. He died. That's code for him dying.
After he died, the other villagers chased us out of town, calling us freaks and monsters. They had always feared my father, and had just been pretending to be nice to us. My mother tried her best to protect me from it all. After that, we traveled from village to village. It was a tough life those days were. Mother even had to resort to stealing sometimes, in order to make sure I had enough food to eat. The exhaustion of always being on the road, the censure from the humans. The stress of it all made Mother terribly ill.
Gaspard, it's time to say goodbye.
Mother, what do you mean? I'm not going anywhere. Can't we stay together?
Listen carefully, Gaspard. No matter what, you mustn't think ill of people. No good can ever come out of hatred. You'll be on your own from now on. Don't let the loneliness get to you. You must continue this journey. You must find something you want to protect, even if it takes your whole life. Search for that. You must live your life searching for that until you find it. Until then, you must never stop this journey.
What?
Griffin.
What am I supposed to find?
This is Gaspard. Griffin's the big bad evil guy.
Mother? Can't you see? I don't understand.
I know if anyone can find it, you can. Gaspard.
Yeah. How do you think he survived getting riddled full of like 50 caliber chain gun bullets?
Mother! Open your eyes! Mother!
my journey end. I haven't done anything my mother asked. It's just hatred that drives me now. I just didn't have anything worth protecting.
Gaspard.
But you have something. Something to protect. To protect even if it costs your life. You must continue your journey. You mustn't give up now. Could you show me where your journey will take you? I'd like to see it too. The end of my own journey. Farewell.
I will not forgive this betrayal. What the? You're one of mine. If you don't kill them, you will live to regret it.
That voice, could it be Griffin's?
What's happening to him?
We'll have to fight him. Gaspard.
Monster Gaspard. Hold on a second. The ultimate Gaspard. Alright. Let's see how he fares versus machine gun. No. Yeah, even the big demon form doesn't do very good versus machine gun. this game is so funny. Just hop on the mech and riddle him full of bullets.
Gaspard.
How sad. Oh, guess I won't be able see your journey to its end.
Just eat some cheese, you'll be fine.
When I see my mother again, I'll tell her that at the end, I finally met you too.
Not the Judge Judy narrator. Look, this fight is trying to be a serious moment. The guy had a change of heart and then got killed right after. This is a sad moment, y'all. Also, I totally will do the fight again with a golf club.
Hello, Mother. I'm home. Sorry, Mother. I couldn't find what you asked me to. But you know what? I met some weird guys. They were both real no.
You found it, Gaspard. You managed to find it. Welcome home, Gaspard.
Damn that Griffin!
Monica.
She's pissed. There has been a change in the future. Perhaps something will happen. Let's see. Analysis. 100%. Who's in my party right now? I have no idea. Nobody. Well, let's see what's going on up here. Hello again.
Well, finally Gondorada has been completely restored. All thanks to you,
We were just doing our part.
Monica.
Yes?
I have something I must give you.
Really? What is it?
Here.
What's this?
That's the sword your father, Raybrant, left to me. He asked me to give it to you if anything should happen.
It's my father's sword?
That sword is imbued with great power. A normal person could never make use of it. But with you as you are now, I'm sure you could draw out its strength. Now is the time for you to take that sword and fight alongside your father, Monica.
Father!
The Holy Daedalus Blade. Down, down. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on. It's Pasnos!
Oh, man!
That's Pasnos.
Mm-hmm.
We built it for our struggle against Griffin. It's the secret ace up the Rebel Army's sleeve.
Pasnos!
Pasnos. Oh? He just... Oh, give me just a second. I've got to pick... Alright. Well, that was interesting. I think that's the first time I've gotten a work call in a while. Just a little issue for stuff. I don't know how else to describe it other than like she needed a list of people to send an email to, and I'm just like, okay, this one, this one, this one, this one, this and this and this. And let's see, Pasnos. Pasnos pattern. Pasnos. I will never get tired of saying that. Yes. Pasnos.
Our counterattack on Griffin should be starting soon. Are you prepared?
Yes. Dostos ready.
Right. All hands on deck! Preparing Pasnos launch!
Here we go. Actually kind of cool for a PlayStation 2 game in 2003.
Pasnos, lift off!
It's too intensive, so they had to use an FMV instead of the in-game rendering.
What are those things?
Golems.
The golems in Griffin's control.
They're huge.
Yes, Griffin destroyed a mountain and created a whole army of golems. They're a magical force to be reckoned with.
What should we do?
Don't worry, we'll make them taste the power of Pasnos.
Pasnos.
Ready the weapons!
Yes, sir.
You don't have to shout. Gah.
Here they come.
Lord Agaris?
Not yet. We have to lure them closer. Now, fire!
Lord Agaris, Elena has arrived.
I hope you weren't hurt.
No, it was tough going, but the bombardment from Pasnos saved us. Max.
Mother.
Oh, you've gotten so big. I'm so happy to see you again.
Me too.
How's your father?
Oh, he's fine. I'm sure that he wants to see you too.
Yes.
Mother,
What?
can't you come back? Back to our time?
Max, please understand. This is the place where I have to be. I'm from this time, not yours.
But even so, that's just selfish. That's just so...
Max.
If that's the case, I mean, if that's how things are, then you shouldn't have come to my time in the first place.
Max, I'm sorry. No one can exist in two separate times.
Ma'am.
So, you're both going.
Yes, we got the word from Lunalad that Ixion was finished. We're going to write it into the distant past. And then we're gonna find Griffin and do what needs to be done.
We're gonna murder him.
I hope you will. Max, Monica, you don't want to talk with Elena?
No, it's fine.
I understand. Be careful out there. You're our only hope. Bring the light back to our world. We're counting on you.
All right.
Good old cutscenes. There's still a lot left. Let's see. We're gonna save real quick. Alright. What do we have going on right now? We have Monica back, so we can do that, and that. Got the fruits of Eden. Okay. Should be good. Sir, get in this party. We're gonna buy some wrenches. I know that sounds weird, but just hear me out. We need wrenches. Behold, the wrench seller. We're gonna get 10 wrenches. That's plenty of wrenches. So now that we have wrenches, we can do the thing. So with these wrenches, with this treasure, I summon. Actually, I have no idea what I'm doing. So Ixion is complete. That's basically a time-traveling train that we're going to use to go 10,000 years into the past instead of 100. Let's see. I think we're good here. We got all the pictures we need for this chapter, correct? Let's see, let's see. Let's see here. Hot Spring Spirits. That is something I'm missing. Then there's computer, decorative lights, display, robot drum can, trick sesame, elevator. Yeah, we're good there. Okay, so first things first. Let's go finish up the scoop here. Celerior. I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that.
Wow, you need... Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
I sneezed, I'm sorry. Bless me. Bless me, please. Alright, Hot Spring Spirit. Let's see how we get that. Chapter 5. Floating over the hot spring to the right of the ramp. Just at any time? Oh yeah, no, there it is. That's spooky. Hey, thank you, thank you. Alright, that's done. Got 100. There's a few more inventions to do. Let's see. So we were here. We're gonna pull up the good old checklist. Computer, constructor, and decorative lights. Here we go.
Say cheese.
Got the digi hammer. Let's see. What else? What else? Hammer, large crane, and withered Jurat. Withered Jurat. Here we go. Oh, that's a hammock, not a hammer.
No good, huh?
To be fair, those words are very similar.
Yeah, it works.
Let's see. So I've got that, got that. Heavy hammer, drum can, Pasnos, power arm. Power arm, here it is. And then Pasnos. Good lord, that is a hammer, alright.
Yeah, it works.
It do indeed work. Next up, generator, wrapper, and the sun. Bone, the moon, and the ultimate Gaspard. I might want to say that differently. The ultimate Gaspard, the moon, and a bone. And we get the panther boots.
Say cheese.
What a strange thing to have. Okay, ruler sword. Figure, Iron Maiden. And then Pasnos. Yes. This makes the ruler sword. This sword gives you ABS up.
Say cheese.
No. Let's see. Next up is Sesame Energy Pipe. Yeah, no, I think that's it. So we should be at 106. Yep. Cool. That is it for this chapter, I believe. So we can officially progress. Well, actually, let's go talk to Donnie real quick, because he gives us cool stuff. Because we've been photographing everything. Mr. Don. Hello. What do you have for sale? Bread? Nice. Dig for a scoop. No, you had it in you. The Moon Badge. Accept the power of the Moon Badge. Oh yeah, monster transformation's gonna be a fun thing to do. Completely forgot about that one. But the goal is to maximum evolve all the monsters. That's not happening until Zelmite. Like, full stop. It is impossible to do that because of the extreme EXP demands of monster transformation. Alright. So Ixion is fantastic. It is the greatest. Yada da 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 da. More cutscenes. Ooh, Zelmite Mines theme.
Hey, look at this!
So it's finished.
We did have a little bit of trouble with her, though.
But we're rather proud of the end results.
It is so cool.
Isn't it a little, gaudy?
Well, now that you mention it, I guess you could say that.
Hey, are you picking holes in my design? You just don't get it, do you?
He was in charge of the design.
Listen, this train can travel through space and time. I just figured it should have a look that sets it apart and matches its abilities, you know?
I think it looks cool.
Exactly. At least you understand.
Well, whatever. If it gets us 10,000 years in the past, that's all that matters.
That won't be a problem.
Well, then let's go.
Be careful out there. He's a formidable enemy, that Griffin.
Could be tough operating this thing.
Not to worry. Osmond will handle the Ixion's controls.
Leave it to me.
Max and Monica, good luck to you both.
Thanks for all you've done.
We'll do our best, Dr. Knob.
Dr. Knob.
Wow.
Yuck, the inside's just as bad.
Goodness gracious, Monica.
All systems go.
Well, I know there isn't a whole lot you can do about it now, but I really don't think much of the design. Just kidding. How about we get going?
I mean, Monica, you could design a time-traveling train.
Right. Let's go.
Get ready to 10,000 years in the past.
No, it's lagging. When this baby hits 88 miles an hour. World's most intense massage chairs.
Chapter 6, When Two Eras Collide.
Oh yeah, it's real gaming time.
So this is 10,000 years ago.
It's kind of gloomy.
Look, there's only one moon in the sky.
What's going on? Did we land on a whole different world?
I guess even the sky looked different in this time.
So Emperor Griffin is somewhere in there, huh?
Yes, I can feel him. Griffin. He's in this palace.
Finally, time to set things right.
I'll wait for you here. I hope it all goes well.
Okay, let's get going.
E. Thank you for redeeming the E. Alright, so real quick, we gotta start taking pictures of everything. Boop. Gold gate. Yes, the gold gate. There's the Ixion. Let's go inside the Ixion real quick. And take a picture of the inside of the Ixion. Where's the feet pics? I'll post them in your Discord later, don't worry. Get out of here, cursor. Wait, hold on a second. Sir? Pinky! Not a whole lot of pictures to take in this chapter. Ixion engine room. Oh yeah, there's quite literally nothing. How do we get out? There we go. Dead tree. There we go. Missable. Lovely. Alright, it's time to beat up Griffin.
I wonder what Emperor Griffin is really like.
Nobody's ever seen him. He controls his followers from the past. I don't know exactly what he's like, but I'm certain that he has tremendous magical power.
He's caused enough suffering for everyone. We'll stop him for sure.
Right.
The time travel in this game makes absolutely zero sense.
Looks like we're invited in.
Then let's go!
I will rant and rave about it. But the way it's set up is that there are 3 times, basically, and they're all running separate from each other, but for some reason they all affect each other.
Wow!
Yeah, it's really kind of dumb. Because the way it's set up is the big bad evil guy right there that's coming down the stairs towards us is actively ruining the world
No wonder the Atlamelia chose you.
from his time 10,000 years in the past.
What? You must be joking. You're Emperor
But...
What?
Sorry, hold on.
Emperor Griffin? That's the name you humans have given me out of fear. Well, no matter. A name is but a name. Yes, it is I. The one you would call Emperor Griffin, the ruler of darkness. That is me.
Griffin, you're gonna pay!
He's a rabbit.
Well, shall we get down to it? After all, you've covered so much time and space just for me.
Get zapped. Hold on a second. I have a solution for this. He does not like ride pod damage. How about this? Alright, how about Nova King damage? Nope. He just does not take ride pod damage. Let's see. How about gun? Oh? Well, let's try beating him up. Just gonna shoot you until you do literally anything. Ow. Those roses do a lot of damage. Let's see. Bread. Can you get down from there? I kicked him. I literally kicked this rabbit in his foot. He is not weak to carrots, unfortunately.
Humans don't truly appreciate the value of existence.
Excuse me?
Who died and made you the decider of that?
It's because of humans that suffering spreads throughout the world.
Excuse me. Have you seen a dolphin?
I won't forgive you, humans. I won't lose to you anymore.
What do you mean?
You see, even you don't understand. You should be wiped out of existence.
I understand because you're not good at explaining it.
All of you should be wiped out.
Skill issue. Oh, it's time to cheese it up. How dare you hit me through my guard? Hit him with a backflip. He does a lot of damage even through my guard. Sir, can you get over here? Hey, we killed him. Alright, we beat the final boss. It's time to go home.
Quite impressive. I am finished.
Okay.
We won?
Be careful. No!
Damn!
I got them! This is what I wanted! With this, it will all be mine.
He's got the MacGuffins!
Oh, he's going Super Saiyan. Oh, there he is. That's the big bad evil guy right there. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Now then, why don't we get started? It's time to purify this world. Have you heard the legend of these stones?
No, but can you tell me?
The legend of the stones. He who obtains the 3 Atlamilias receives the power of the stars.
That's right. That's exactly how it goes. However, these stones have another role as well. A somewhat different role.
Huh?
In these stones is enough power to destroy the world. The ancients feared the people of the future. Humans are dangerous creatures, possessing both immense wisdom and even greater greed. They knew that once humans built up their civilizations and gained great powers, they would end up harming the planet itself. So in order to ensure the planet could go on living forever, they came up with a special contrivance. The Star of Oblivion.
Star of Oblivion?
If humans controlled by greed were to learn of the existence of the Atlamilia, capable of giving them ultimate power, they would be certain to start a war to try to recover them. And they would ultimately fall into the hands of the one with the most power.
You.
When that time comes, all life on Earth would be wiped out, and the greed in this world would finally be erased. Time and again throughout the world's history, there have been mass extinctions. But this tale of ruin and destruction definitely won't be making it into the annals of history. Finally, the great disaster shall fall upon the world. The Star of Oblivion will realize its true glory.
What are you talking about? If you do that, you'll be destroyed right along with everything else.
Me? That was my plan all along. I will be swept up in the cataclysm along with all of you fool humans. That will be my fate. Everything will disappear from the face of the world, and then a new world shall take shape. That's how it will be, how it was always meant to be.
I won't let you do it!
And just how are you going to stop me?
With a wrench?
This is out of your hands now.
No, for real, I got like 10 of them.
The change has already begun. Nothing can stop it now.
but just waiting around for it to happen would be no fun at all. I think I'll erase everything from the world just before the real destruction begins. Just sit back and watch.
What? What are you doing?
He's making stalactites.
Splendid. So this is the power of the stones.
He's a stoner.
You'll find out soon enough. I shall show you the power this palace possesses, the power I possess.
What the?
What's happening?
Oh. It's vanished.
What happened?
Don't tell me.
Go have a look outside. I'm sure you like the view.
Oh, it's like I gotta save. Alright. Now we can take a look at the view. Very nice. Nice courtyard we've got going on here.
Something terrible has happened.
Sir?
What is it? Somehow this palace has returned to the present.
It can't be.
What is Griffin planning now?
I can't believe this.
It's Griffin's doing.
Oh man, let's get out of here!
Right, we need a new plan.
Is that Conda and the others?
Oh boy. It's the Carpenterian.
Max, run!
They need backup. Fire!
I'm gonna throw rocks through your windows. Give me $500. Every single window in this castle is gonna be broken. 500 cigarettes. 500 rocks. Oh, he's done. It's just floating away. This thing is so goofy. I must go now, my people need me. Hey, we're back.
Where is this?
Looks like some kind of ruins.
I'm following Elena's instructions. She said to land here. Here it is. I'll set it up.
Listen carefully, Max. Something truly terrible has happened. It's incredible. But somehow Griffin has shown up in your time.
That's not good.
If he continues, he could go through time, destroying each era in turn.
Oh no.
So what should we do?
The only way to stop Griffin is to attack his palace with our fortress, Pasnos.
But it's not like we can just bring Pasnos to this time period.
Yes, we can.
There is a way.
You're kidding.
Nah.
The place where you are now, Kazarov Stonehenge, there is a unique convergence of space-time flow. We must make a chrono union there.
Chrono Union?
It's when time and space envelop each other. We have to make an area where your time and my
Oh
time
boy.
exist in the same place. If we can do that, then we can send Pasnos to your time from here.
That's really possible?
Yes, the Ancient Ones knew the secret, and Luna Labs deciphered it from their wall murals. We don't have much time. Let's get to it. There should be 4 stone pillars standing there in Kazarov.
I see them.
In each pillar there is a hole. The holes are there to receive 4 colored gems.
Okay.
Put a gem in each one of the holes, and it's possible to make a chrono union.
But where do I find these gems?
The 4 gems are hidden in the forest,
The 4
valleys,
gems
the
are
sea,
hidden.
or in the mountains. Go to all the places you've ever been and search for those gems. They're definitely there somewhere.
Good
There is a
night,
key
Irene.
for getting the gems from where they're hidden. The key is hidden in the center of Stonehenge, where you are now.
Yeah, take your time. Not like the world's being blown up or anything.
In here?
The star key.
That's it. Now, if you find doors that open with that key, you're sure to find the gems.
Okay, I've got it. We'll head out and find them.
Even now, Griffin is starting his rampage again. Hurry, Max.
I think I'm gonna take my time.
Now you can jump to any place you like, in this time or the future, by using the Ixion's time travel system. With the Atlamelia stolen, the Ixion is our only means of time travel. And you can control the time travel system by remote, too. If it's a place with a time gate, you can go directly into the future, just like before. Use it carefully.
Awesome! Convenient and cool.
Convenient and cool.
So where to first?
Remember the stars? Maybe those symbols mark where the gems are. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go.
You know what I think? I think we better think of something. And I think that's good thinking. The fishing contest is going on. Oh, we gotta go fishing, yo. There's just a floating castle there. So, alright. This game does not handle time travel appropriately. From my understanding of time, there is only one active existence going forward at a time. If you go back in time, like let's say 100 years in the past, where you came from becomes the past. So if you go back 100 years again, you show up at the same spot you were at. And the whole going into the past and rebuilding things to affect the future again, even Griffin being 10,000 years in the past and just like affecting the future wildly like he is, it makes no sense. It really doesn't, because what makes more sense is if there are 3 worlds going alongside of each other that loosely affect each other. But if you go into the past and break a bunch of stuff and then go back into the future, things are going to be a lot more different. Because you're waiting 100 years. You're not jumping 100 years into the future after you made a change. You could wait 100 years and the future will never be the same. Ever. It is just impossible. There's a chest in the Stargate. That's wild. So what I think is happening in this game is no time travel is taking place. But there are different worlds running side by side. And, I got distracted by all the enemies I'm murdering. And they are basically on a trickle-down way. Like, the worlds will loosely affect each other. The one that's 10,000 years in the past, the one that's actively running with Griffin in it, he is destroying things. Erasing origin points in that world. And it's affecting the middle world, which is Max's, the Red Atlamelia, which Max is then rebuilding, which affects the bottom world, which is Monica's world. That's the future. That's the one that's most affected by all this. So, my understanding is that 10,000 years in the past should have already passed. It is done. Griffin is dead and gone. So Max could rebuild these origin points for things 100 years in the future, and then jump to the other world that is supposedly 100 years in the future, and then everything would be fine. But that's not how it works. So, let's see, there's another theory that I had where, like, his consciousness is so powerful it exists just at all times. And he is exerting control through that consciousness, which is really silly. And I think there's a cutscene in Chapter 3 that kind of goes over that. We're gonna play golf. We got 3 shots. Where is the... We don't make that. Let's see. I got to talking about time travel and I have to golf, and now my brain's like, you were talking about theory, but now we're golfing? What are you doing, man? Golf! We've golfed it up. We're the Omega Golfers. So, alright, to continue on the time travel topic. When I hear Griffin is 10,000 years in the past, affecting right now, my immediate thought is, okay, why do I still exist? If the changes he's done were 10,000 years in the past, why does this world still exist at all? Isn't that a little odd? How is it that he's able to make such drastic changes in the past that affects nothing, next to nothing in the present? Just weird. I have weird thoughts on the time travel in this game. It's not time travel, it's worlds that loosely affect each other. Alright, we're getting into the serious levels. Fish goal. Alright, 420. I think first we're going to focus on Max's right hand, then we'll do left hand, then Monica's right hand, then Monica's left hand, which is going to be fun. It's dark here. It is dark. We are deep in the forest. I think the mimics here are just regular mimics and don't drop regular or ever level appropriate XP, which is kind of funny. Spirit Flyer. Don't you dare hit me with that bull crap. There's a rose. It's a cursed rose. Straight out of Dark Cloud 1. It's tough. It took more than 3 hits. You're now about to witness the strength of wrenches. Let's see. Going too slow? Hop on the motorcycle. Heartthrob cherry. That's rare. You don't get that from chests often. Cut that out. Boop. Not Zucky. It's Mark Zuckerberg. He's zucking it right now. Good luck on the run. Thank you, thank you. Have a nice night. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. The wealth coin. Thanks. We've got all these rocks we can bang against this tree. It's great. Oh no, the mimic. Got him. Let's see if I'm correct about the XP thing. No, I'm Ryan. I'm Ryan. No, I'm wrong. There's banging rocks. Yeah, no. You gotta break those rocks open to get the bread. Because they put bread in rocks. Don't you know? That's just the way it is. I stole soap from the rose. Get down from here. Boop. We banging rocks out here. Alright. What level is this thing? We're probably at a point where we can do 15, or just however many it takes to. Ow. Sir, do not hit. A dark coin? No. Cut that out. Don't hit me, Zucky. Why is a geostone spawn here? For what purpose? Range. Here's a cool thing about rocks. You don't have to throw them against trees. You could throw them at enemies. And it knocks them out. We bathe in the mushroom water. He poisoned me. How dare. There we go. We're no longer poisoned. Also, breaking rocks is a good way to get ride pot fuel. Ah, bread. Bread from the rock. No, wrong wrench. We get carpal tunnel from all the menuing I do in this game. Another crystal. Nice. First Rose, you think you can defeat me? I have 7,000 power. See if we can do some golf in this level. Should be an easy shot. We'll have to see how it goes. I have 3 shots. Yeah. Let's see. So it's straight that way. Crap. Oh, we're good. Cool. Wait. Alright, we're right here. It's golf time. We've completed the golf. Huzzah! Buenos Fida. We got a medal. Okay. The gift capsules. I don't actually want those. Oh, there's so much. There's so much crap in my inventory, man. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of wrenches. It's like, gee, my inventory's full. I have wrenches. Huh. It's midnight. This is when I start streaming usually. Woo. We're 2 hours in. We've got another 2 hours to go.
Righto, bro.
Ow. I love when I raise my hand and I just completely eviscerate it against the desk.
Ouchies.
Something rare here. Well, if that ain't indicative of anything, I don't know what is. Cut that out. You're not that guy. That's the ending. It is so dark in these levels. What is that sound? Oh, it's this dude. Dude. He's just got so many hops. He's got mad dash. Let's see. Do I get this to... yeah. I'll get that to drill wrench status. We zooming. The sylph. You're now about to witness the strength of combos. I need cheese. Let's see. There we go. Please get down. Alright. Smash and Beast. We out here banging rocks. Okay. We're power gaming for that wrench. Not the tree. The wrench with a drill attached. Three bread. It's like the most disappointing thing you can get from a chest at this point in the game. Cheese now, that's some good stuff. Let's see. So, I guess I'll explain what I'm doing with my weapons. Because I just realized I've literally just been saying next to nothing on my stream, other than yapping about time travel. I found that leveling up weapons and then using cheaper materials to put on them, using the synthesis points you get from leveling up the cheaper ones, is a better way to make your weapon stronger. It's more cost effective. It's like it uses a little bit more time, sure, but you're saving a bunch of synth points. I kicked that thing. I literally just kicked it in its foot. Okay, so we got that one done. We're gonna wait until the music is quiet so I can kind of explain this. So, we have this drill wrench. We spent a bunch of time leveling it up over and over again, and it's got 111 synthesis points. Instead of using these valuable, like crystals here that we have, we can just use these common materials. And the cool thing about common materials, you can buy one for like 20 gilda. So what we can do is just do 32 of scrap of metal, and we max it out. So next up, Cyclone. Yeah, that's easy. Just 26. And then we can look at our wrench and be like, oh, what do we need to level it up? Or the main weapon we have. Let's see. Need Cyclone. We also need to beat the Star Tortoise. Though you know what? I think I might save this for gun. There's no need for that. So let's see. me look at the status here and see what I need. So flame, smash, beast. Okay, basically still everything except for attack and lightning. Yeah. So that means I can just do this. Scale will always be an issue with me. Or for me. Exercise up. 22. Here we go. I'll just put all these fish on this ranch real quick. Oh yeah, it's smashing time. Let's see, flame next. We can get that from sugarcane. Makes sense. And then status. What's your status, soldier? Can spectrumize it, we just get a bunch of stats for 5 synth points, which is super efficient compared to what it would have been if we had done them individually on the weapon itself. So we can build up the Sigma Breaker. So now that we have this ready to be built up like this, what I'm gonna do is start working on the gun. And to do that, I want to start leveling up this classic gun. And to do that, I need to see if I can keep the Jurak gun, because I do want to keep the Jurak gun. But for that, I do need to equip or get into my party Mr. Gerald. Actually, do I even? We'll see. Ow. Get down from there. I need this man to stop being in the air. Got him. Oh yeah, it's gaming time. It says while we are in this level, we can still level up the wrenches since we have Cedric, but we're going to be focusing on guns after this. Got him. Just combo this man straight off his rocker. Alright, there we go. Look at all these rocks over here. It's time to do some rock banging. It's already worth it if we get 1 rod pod fuel. This level is so twisty and pervy. Alright, tree. About to meet your maker. It met its maker. Right bot time. There we go. Oh, that looks like a shot and a half here. 4 shots. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see. So first, we need to get it over there, and I'd say that's about half a tick. Do this. Then it's just a straight shot, huh? But we do want to see if we can get it closer to it and still blue. So we're not gonna run it like that. Oh? No? Oh, close. Thought it would do the thing. Alright. So this is gonna be irritating, but I think we can do it like this. Hopefully the push of the thing doesn't make it go grungle. Alright, yeah, we got it. Alright, distortion repaired. Meow. The Ama no Murakumo. Interesting. I wish I could move my dang right pod. I got stuck on that chest perfectly. Ah. Meow. 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 Alright. Well. It's probably going to be a lot of grinding for now. But that means I get to switch on the lo-fi. So let's see. Get muted. Get played. A little loud there, but there we go. Sorry, I had to answer a DM. Scary tree. There's the map. It's dead, Jim. Huh. What happened to my menu there? Goodness.
But this is simply the most beautiful spot I'd ever seen in my life.
Pick up rock, throw rock. Get bread. We found the slash branch, so we can use that to access that little area that's over there near the beginning of the dungeon. Alright. Wondering what I should talk about right now, because it's going to be more dungeoneering right now. And it's always nice to talk about something, even if it's just me being a depressed moron.
He was away. He was away from things.
Let's see. There we go. Complain about the lack of a third place, or how standards or social media have kind of ruined what is expected in real life. Maybe, I don't know. What else could I talk about? There's work situations and all that. Would be fun. I could tell stories. Yeah, I think it's story time. I once had one of my coworkers get arrested on shift. So this is the story I heard from one of my coworkers of another coworker that was then verified by my management. But what ended up happening is one night, this coworker, she decides to go home for her break. Well, she goes home and she assaults her boyfriend. And then she just comes back to work like nothing ever happened. Well, the boyfriend called 911. And he needed to go to the hospital. So the police come to the hotel, because that's the first place you look. They say, "Hey, do you know anything about this employee that's here?" And the employee's standing right in front of them, so they just go, "Oh, you're under arrest." And she still kept her job after that, which was wild. But that was before I started at that hotel, and just about every interaction I had with her was not fun. Very contentious person. Vindictive. That's the word. Very vindictive person. If you slighted her, she was going to get back. So, me being the perfect boy, I often felt that she was upset that she didn't get to enact her vindication on me. Basically, I never did anything wrong, so she didn't get to vent on me about how I did something wrong. So, any chance she got, she would just annoy me, hoping that I would lash out, but I never really did. Except for this one time, I got really passive-aggressive with her, because she thought it would be a fun idea to commentate what I was doing while I'm checking in a guest to make sure I know what I'm doing while I check in this guest doing the thing that I've been doing for about a year since I'd been there. I still didn't get that, but I asked her while she was like in the middle of teaching me something I already knew. Do you want to take over here? Because it seems like you know a little bit more than I do. And I looked at her. She looked at me, and I looked back towards the guest, and I go, "Alrighty then." And I finished talking about the hotel and this, that, and the other. Once the guest comes up, she just kind of walks away. She walks back about 30 minutes later. I don't know where she went. She says, "Never talk to me like that again. I was just trying to help." And I go, "Were you?" "I'm sorry then. It won't happen again." Yeah, no, it was a pretty easy way to piss me off, is sit there and commentate on what I'm doing in front of a guest like I don't know what I'm doing, even though I've been there for a year. That was wild to me. Oh golly, where is this rock? Let's see. Yep. Then Will it make it? No, there's a tree there. Yeah, there were a few other things with this employee that just kind of were weird. No! It landed on the bush! Are you serious? That is so absurd. Ugh. Alright. Sir. Thank you. Then we go straight this way. Hi, CJ. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. You caught me in the middle playing golf. I'm probably not going to make this shot, though. Too many trees in the way. Ah, I overshot that. I have been well. Just kind of relaxing, all cool while shooting some golf. You know? Let's send it. Oh, that's a bummer. It bounced off the corner of the little up the platform there. Oh well. We can do this level again. Or we can just go to the next level. Yeah. I kicked that group of kids as soon as they walked in the door. Yes! Good. Show them what for it mean to be hotel. It's like if they're not there to... See, that's another thing. That's something I was talking about earlier today, is a lack of a third place. Like, if there is a strictly public place where it's okay to be, then yeah, go there. But if it's a private business and you need to pay to be there, you shouldn't be there. Oh no, it's Trentos. Like, if you're there... Oh, hold on a second. I have to move these pictures here. If somebody is in your lobby, like, actively being a nuisance, very hard boss, then, I mean, there is good reason to kick them out of said lobby. If they're not buying anything, if they're annoying the employees, then yeah, then we're well within our right to get them out because it's private property. I should have taken a picture of that. Earth Gem Altar. Oh, crap. Crap. Let's see. No, we're good. Okay, cool. Azeroth Stonehead, Gigantor Pasnos. Okay. We're good. Crisis averted. Let me go back this way. We can indeed. All right. Let's move to Sindane Station. Yeah, I've mostly been chilling today. Oh, see, first two of them came in and Monty told me they could sit and change the charge of function stimulus. Came in and said he was going to the bathroom. Everyone at the bathroom started calling his friends, so he came down and his friends came. That's why he stopped sitting. If they could charge their phones using excuses and say it would come from management, they just left. No worries, no worries. I just had to read out. Yeah, that's irritating. It's like they can't charge their phones at home. Yeah, that's silly. It's just silly what people do, what people get up to nowadays. phone charger machine broke. Yeah, they gotta go up to a hotel and charge their phones there. Emily ended up asking them how they're not even 16. She asked about their parents. Nice. Yeah, I remember, I've had a few instances where I've had to kick people out of the lobby after they've been in there. It's mostly just people going in there and going to sleep. In my last hotel happened a lot because we were very close to a shelter. And I had people asking me where resources was, and I'm just like, well, it's not here, dude. It's down the street. Keep going. It's like I'm empathetic with your situation, but I'm not sympathetic. It's like I don't pity you if I tell you where to go and you still want to hang out in my lobby and make it a problem for me. So most of the time I just tell these people, hey, yeah, you need to get out of this lobby if you're not a guest here. And if they say they are a guest here, I go, okay, well, could I see your key card? And they go, I don't have my key card. All right, well, could I check your ID? Because you can't be in the lobby. And if you have a key card, if you have a room here, I can cut you a new one. 9 times out of 10, they just go, I'm sorry, I'm not a guest here. And I go, okay, then you have to leave. Full stop. But I once had a dude barrel past me because he was just in the vestibule for like 30 minutes, and I go tell him, hey, you can't sit in there. Do you have a key card or anything? He just walks past me to the what in the world? Are there mimics in this level? I think there are. He walks past me straight to the bathroom and then comes out like 30 minutes later, and I'm just like, dude, really? Oh. There are mimics here. I remember one dude came in, was not a guest, and wanted to sit there and talk with me about like how the hotel is, and you know, he's a potential guest and might do this and might do that. And then he asks where the bathroom is. Like, we don't have a bathroom down here in the lobby. And he goes, yes, you do. I've used it before. And I go, do you want to use it? Because I can't physically stop you from doing that. And he just goes, well, don't be like that. I go, dude, it's 3 in the morning. I don't have any rooms left, and you're still here talking to me. Go use the bathroom and leave, please. Don't talk to me. It's like, I know it's kind of rude, but like, if you're not a guest there, it's 3 in the morning and we're sold out. You can't be here. Let's see. Okay, this one might be an easy Sfida to do. We're golfing. We got 2 shots. Do not miss your chance. 2 shot. How can she shot? Let's see. That looks like about this much, maybe? Possibly. Nope. Darn it. This level is notoriously hard for Sfida. Crap. Well, let's just hook it. See what happens. And straight into the river. Oof. The sphere has disappeared. I've had instances where people will just come in wordlessly, go lay down on the couch, And I have to go over there and say, "Excuse me, sir, is everything all right?" And they go, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to sleep." And I'm like, "Okay, if you need to sleep, you need to go up to your room because you can't be asleep in the lobby." And he goes, "Oh, I can't?" And I go, "Yeah. So, elevators are right over there." And he goes, "Oh, I'm not a guest here." And I go, "Okay, well, you need to leave then." It's always the same thing. It's like, why are you wasting my time? It's like, I know for a fact there is a shelter 2 blocks to the left of us, or 2 blocks east of us. Why are you here? So it's the worst when they can't string together sentences, or they're just not making sense whatsoever. It's like, dude, I am not equipped to handle this. Hop up for a sec, but I will be back.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit, CJ.
Boop, boop. I've had interesting stories to tell of people who are incredibly entitled coming in demanding the world from a select service hotel, which is basically hotel code for we have these things and these things only. And it's having to tell people, it's like, yeah, the hotel is $400 a night, but that's because of demand, not because we suddenly increased the amount of services we offer. So when somebody comes up to me, he's like, "What do you mean you don't have a spa? I'm paying $400 a night for the hotel." Go somewhere else then. We don't have a spa, and yelling at me is not going to fix that we don't have a spa. Well, you shouldn't be selling your rooms at $400. I don't decide that, dude. Corporate does. If you have a problem, take it up with them. I'm a night auditor. I work from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. What do you want me to do about it? Because I can't just magic you a jacuzzi. I can't magic the bars back open. That's another thing, too, when people tell me, this is the only hotel I've ever been at where you need a credit card to check in, and I go, why? Why, if this is the only hotel and every other hotel checks you in without a credit card, why not stay at every other hotel? Why are you staying here? If that's so inconvenient for you, then go to every other hotel, and they'll be much more likely to accommodate that need for you. Well, my room should have been paid for. Your room is not paid for. I can see that very clearly in my system here. I can send you or whoever was supposed to pay for your room a CC auth form, and then they can sort that out for you. But as it stands, not paid for, and you still need to provide a card to check in. I don't have the funds. What do you mean you don't have the funds? Why would you book a hotel room and not have the funds to stay there? That makes no sense. If you don't have the funds to stay, then I can't even charge you a cancellation fee, so you would get a free cancellation. No, I actually have a card that'll work. I go, why'd you lie then? People just get my goat. I had a VIP member come in. Immediately, as soon as he walked in, pointed towards a girl and said, "How much for her?" And then I just kind of brushed it off like a ha 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 funny joke. How you doing, sir? Checking in? He goes, not doing well. I should have a reservation for this, that, and the other. And I go, yeah, I just got to check your ID and credit card here. This, that, and the other. He looks at the pin pad and goes, that's not the amount that I'm supposed to be paying. And I go, oh, that's what I have here. Room tax plus a $50 incidental hold. And he goes, yeah, but that's not the amount. My travel agent told me this amount. And I go, sir, that's not what I have here. This is the amount that I need to take from your card to check you in. That amount is the amount without taxes. And he just makes a huge stink. He's like, oh, you're calling me a liar? Are you saying I didn't do this thing and this, that, and the other? And I go, I can show you the change log. I can show you it was put into our system this way. Dude, I was this close to kicking this guy out of the hotel. Like, literally. I felt like he was like an inch away from my face at some point, yelling at me about how he should be staying at this rate and not that rate, and that, I don't know what I'm doing. Eventually, I check him in, get his key cards cut, because I didn't want to kick out like a high-tier VIP member, because that would have been a whole other thing. But the dude comes down the next day and talks to management and says, there was an employee I spoke with last night. I think his name was Axel. He was incredibly professional, and I want to apologize to him for my behavior. And I go, what that? Because this is something my manager Chris had told me this. So this dude came down after raising a big old stink. I assume after he called his travel agent, and the travel agent said, yeah, no, the employee was correct. This happened, and this needed to be done in order to check in at this hotel. So I guess this dude's conscious. His conscience was just like, so I just sat there yelling at that employee who was only doing his job for like 30 minutes for no reason. Yeah, dude had a stick up his ass. But he came down the next day and told my manager, I want to apologize to this one employee. He was nothing but professional and patient with me. And we didn't end up getting him points or anything for the interaction because he admitted he was involved. Like, full stop. He was just like, yeah, no, this is my bad. Now, it's kind of icky if the first words out of your mouth are, how much for her? As you point to a girl. Like, that's weird. That's a weird joke to make, dude. I once had a girl come in and yell at me about parking. And not the standard yell. It's more like a full-on Karen. So why is it like this, huh? Why don't you explain why parking is like this? And I go, corporate wanted money. Well, that's not a good enough answer. How come there's not a parking lot? And I go, oh, I don't know. Zoning laws. You're not gonna get the answer you want from me if that's like how you're acting. Like, I'm sorry to say, that's just not kosher. It's not gonna fly. So what ends up happening is, we don't reach a conclusion with the parking. Oh, goodness gracious. We don't reach a conclusion with the parking. So what ends up happening is she's just angry. She's upset that I didn't magic up a parking lot for her to park in for free. As you do. What ends up happening is I finally get a hold of her freaking ID and credit card. Oh. Can I make this? It's gonna have to be a perfect shot. But I finally get a hold of her ID and credit card, and I'm looking up her name and reservation, and I can't find it. And she goes, ugh, this is the Hilton Inn, right? And I go, no, this is a Hyatt Place. And immediately she yanks back her card and her ID as I'm holding it out to her. And she goes, Axel, you have just made my night. That's the best thing I've heard so far. And I go, all right, well, y'all have a nice night. Guess what? Hilton was also valet only, and the Hilton also had $60 a night valet parking, just like our hotel. So I don't know what their deal is. Maybe they're illiterate and didn't see that the parking was valet only when they booked the reservation, but maybe they're used to just complaining and getting what they want in life. It is what it is. Let's see if this shot makes it. Nope. Little did not hit the mark. I'd need a better golf club for that. Darn. Oh, actually, hold on. I can... Character, make... I have... Good for long shots. I could just make a new club. Ha ha ha! I've done it. How about this? Good for long and curved shots. Good for short distances. Medium range and curved shots, and then... About the Swan. Medium range. Okay. I see. I think it's about time for a little break, because I have to use the restroom, and I want to get a snack. A little snacky snack time. Might be gone for like a minute or so as I go grab that, but let's do this real quick. Alright. I've got that. I've got just the thing. I can do this. Wait, hold on. Be right back. Perfect. Okay, seriously though, be right back.
Oh, golly. Gee willikers. I am back with some Lindor chocolate truffles. Can I just say how expensive groceries are now? Like, it you know, I spent $220 the last time I went to the store yesterday. And man, it was crazy. Because, you know, I get my normal stuff for some chili and some hamburger pasta. And then, you know, I went to go, yeah, literally a handful of stuff. And I had like this little bag of Lindor chocolate truffles. And it was like $40. And I'm just like, why? My chocolates! They were like $20 before. And it's like a big old mix pack. It sucked. Like, it took... That's how much it cost for me to get my wisdom teeth ripped out. That's crazy. This guy's got Ultra Instinct. Pick up rock, throw rock. Everything goes up but our pay. Yeah, no, it's crazy. The most I could probably get out of a raise now is 5%, and that's if all of my performance aspects get marked as exceeds expectations. The thing at work is like, it feels like, for at least me personally, it feels like it's expected of me to exceed expectations. So when I exceed expectations, they're just gonna put expected. It's, oh yeah, no, it's normal for him to go and above and beyond and get like 50 name mentions and drive our NPS up by like 43%. Solo. At least that's how it feels to me. That stinks. Not the Iron Mask. It's dead. Oh. I also have another story of why you should never... The more I get paid, the less I have to work, I found out. The less hard I have to work, I found out. Yeah, it's crazy how rigged it is. That mummy has hops. I mean, yeah, I'd get a management position in a hotel if all I have to do is send out emails, make sure things get done. Like, that's easy. Working at the front desk is... Basically, you're the front face of the hotel. And it's really irritating because you have to always be perfect. Like, as a manager, I could at the very least go sit down and focus on some work. If I'm not distracted, I can get all that work done ASAP. I'm just getting beat up here, hold on. Thirsty. But like, no, I could sit down at a computer and get an absolute metric load of work done. And I've done it before. Even at that hotel, I've sat down and spent 8 hours sorting out a system change. Basically migrated from one property management system to the next, and I had to make sure everything was in order, all the reservations had the same name, billing and payment was posted correctly, balances carried over were correct and notated with all the receipts that they were supposed to have, payment information that was supposed to be applied, but it wasn't, so we needed to go through and grab payment information manually and then post it to the new half of the system, which was a nightmare. That's the part that took the longest. And then we still had so many issues with the new operating system, or the new property management system as well, because we still have to open up tickets every now and then if we're missing access to something we need for the hotel, like sales books. Like sales bookings, like group bookings, we didn't have access to that. So inventory was unbalanced, it's our job to balance inventory. So if it was unbalanced because there was a room or a block not picked up, we couldn't fix it. So that was really irritating. And then there's also when people use points to book a room, or they stay on points, or they use a free night that they have from their membership, the hotel still gets compensated. They'll still get money. It's just they get money from corporate. And how it ends up working is that if your hotel's over a certain percentage, they'll raise that compensation you get from corporate to what is this song? Nope. There we go. They'll raise that compensation based on the percentage your hotel is occupied. So if you're at 90% occupancy, you'll get like 120% of the ADR, which would be like $200. So it would be your job to go through and then change all of the people staying on points or awards. You'll change their compensation to what the rate is supposed to be. Here's the problem. How it's set up is that this all goes to a ledger for corporate to look at and then send the hotel the money. Every single reservation on points or on a free night booked in the new property management system did not have this ledger attached. This was about 773 reservations that I would have needed to go through manually and fix. So what ended up happening is they opened up a ticket one day, and then somebody in corporate went, "Oh, I can fix that because I have access." Then they just changed the AR number on the account that was attached to the award stays by default, instead of moving it over the way we would have had to do it at the hotel because we don't have permissions. So what I've learned is that I don't have permission to do anything, so I just make it somebody else's problem. Oh. Stop it. These mummies beat me up. It's cheese time. I need to eat some cheese. I will say, as for other hotel shenanigans that happened, never ever buy a homeless person a room for the night. You may think you're doing a good deed, but for everyone else at the hotel, that is an absolute nightmare. It happened at my last hotel in Austin, and it happened at the hotel I'm currently at. And every time it has been, they'll come down to the front desk and say they're staying in a room and they don't have an ID. Okay, which room is it? It's this room. Okay, do you have a key card? No. Well, we can't let you into that room if you don't have an ID or a key card. If your name is not even the one that's on the room. But that's just the ones that we catch and don't let into the rooms. The ones that we don't catch that actually do get up to the rooms and stay the night there and then come down to the breakfast when they're mentally unstable make it everybody's problem. And we have to call the police. There was this instance at my current hotel where somebody thought they were doing a good deed by giving this lady a room for the night. And what ended up happening is she did not check out on time. We had to go up there, and she was just sprawled out on the floor, completely butt naked, and refused to move because she wanted to stay in the room. Well, they got her out. It turns out she needed a wheelchair. So what ends up happening is she gets wheeled down, and then once she passes by the breakfast, she starts yelling at kids about how we are basically just a bunch of unsavory things that the hotel employees are doing to her. And all these kids are just like, what the fuck? So before she can finally get escorted out of the building, she decides to take a roll on the floor. So she flops out of her It's popping in here. Hi, Ansie. Welcome in. I'm talking about the one time a homeless lady got caught at our AGM, had to reclothe her before taking her out of the hotel. But yeah, no, I got more intrigue from this story, and apparently before she left the hotel, she decided to roll around on the floor next to the breakfast buffet. Clothed, thankfully, but still really wild. So, I've also almost had to use an AED on somebody. This was my hotel in Austin. Dude was unresponsive. Falcon time? Is it Falcon time? People are weird. Yeah. No, I hate when people are incredibly odd. Let's switch to this one. Let's see if we can make this shot here. So that looks like... Come on, don't fail me now, eyes. Ah, yes! Nice, okay. That's the hardest part done. You know what? Let's see if we can make this. Let's see, so... Well, it's 80, so that would be around... Okay, no, math time. 60. So here? Maybe? Oh, no. No! That's a bummer. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, that's too much. Crap. I hate golfing in this level. This is like the hardest level to golf in. The sphere has disappeared. Well, I mean, it gives me an excuse to replay these levels once I get better weapons. Well, actually, I could just replay these levels until I finish the Spheda and all of them. Oh my gosh. Boys are loud. Alright, I've got to mute and go check out. Don't you love surprise visitors? Completely derailed. You know, roommates came back and there's people over. Oh man, I was not prepared for that. Just out in my jammies. Bed unmade. Brave warriors in the valley. You know, there sure are a lot of max levels. I have a feeling the next ones are going to be Monica levels. Oh, the Blue Moo. Axel in his natural habitat. Not the sleeper. Let's see. Which one were we leveling up? Battle bench. You know what? It's candy time. Oh, that's a mimic. Never mind. Okay, now it's candy time. Birthday cake. This one's pretty good. Birthday cake, Lindor chocolate truffle. It's got little bits of crunch in it. Yeah, no, my roommate's definitely gotta tell me if there's visitors over. Because I was unprepared. Woefully unprepared. Boop. Completely derailed me off of the stream too. Ugh. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, hotel stories. Let's see if I can even think of anything right now. Let's see, drill wrench 2. Ah, wrench repaired. Let me guess. Did Puck send that? Is that a Puck message? See. O parentheses dash pickle. Anzi, I think your cat wants a pickle. So, trying to stop Fern from stealing Baby Bell cheese wax. Oh, the cheese wax is the best part. You gotta eat it before they do. We're gonna play throw rocks at this thing. Just constantly knock it on its ass. Surprisingly decent level for leveling up, but have to see. Boop. Burp. Oh no, the XP fell off. Just like I did. So, let's see. I did have other stories. Oh yeah, I think I was on the... I almost had to use an AED on somebody. And it's one of the reasons I really hate alcohol is kind of like what it does to you. It turns you into an idiot, basically. If you drink too much of it, or if you don't compose yourself, it can mess you up. But what ends up happening is this dude thinks he checks in on his phone using the phone like mobile app to use the key card for the room or whatever using your phone, which is not what our hotel was set up to do at the time. Well, he checks in online and goes, "Oh, I can just check in and then go to my room and I don't need to talk to any of the front desk agents." Wrong. What he ends up doing is checking in online, going up to his room because he knows the room number already, tries to get in using his phone, then decides instead of coming back down to the front desk, he's just gonna go to sleep outside his door. So I get a call from security saying, hey, there's a dude just asleep outside the door here. And he's not waking up. And I go, really? Okay. So I go up to see what's happening, and I try and wake him up, and he's not responding at all to, like, literally anything I'm doing. Which is kind of a bad sign. So after trying to wake him up for, like, 10 minutes, almost, like, with the sternum rubs and shaking and all that, nothing's working. So I call 911 because there's a dude asleep and I need him out of the hotel or I need him in a hospital. So the dispatch tries to have me count his breathing or whatever, and he's like, this man is suffocating. You need to put an AED on his chest. You need to cut his shirt off of his chest right now. And I go, I'm pretty sure he's just sleeping hard because he drank too much, but okay, if you say so. So, right as EMS arrives. Yeah, dude was sleeping good. Right as EMS arrives, I've got the scissors and the AED right next to him, and I go, sir, are you awake? Cool, because you're about to go to the hospital. And I was about to use an AED on your chest, which would have broke your ribcage. And he goes, oh. I go, yeah, you can't be asleep in the hallway. And you were unresponsive. He goes, oh no, I'm good. I go, yeah. So what ends up happening is I go, do you have your wallet on you? And he goes, yeah, no, here it is. And I go, cool. I check his ID, and I check his credit card. It's the same one that's on file, and yada, yada, yada. And I go downstairs, I make a key card for him, and I get him into his room. And I go, you have a nice night. And I go back downstairs, and I am in a really bad mood, because I just about had to break open an AED on somebody. You know, granted, I would have been protected under the Good Samaritan law, but I'd rather not. You know? I'd rather not do that at all. So I'd rather people just be capable of caring for themselves in that kind of situation, which I know is kind of a selfish thing to say, but why... how do I say this? Why is it that people are allowed to drink so much alcohol and then make it everybody else's problem? It hasn't made sense to me since I've started working in hospitality. It just does not. Oh no. Well, that's not good. I did not know that would be so tight. Okay, well. Duly noted. Let's see if I can get this. Why is it so delayed? I hit it right there. Okay, well, we'll try again. There we go. Oh, it's red. Oh, goodness gracious. I should stop golfing while distracted. Golfing while under the influence. Let's see. We got another truffle to try. I've got the double chocolate one. Mmm. Good stuff. Okay. One more truffle. I've got the cookies and cream. Mm-hmm. 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 Very hard boss. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's in there or not. Okay. Well, that's one more boss down. Turn to previous floor. I think we're gonna try to do the golf again on these levels. Just to grind up our weapons a little bit more. So, interesting fun fact about the Stardew Valley levels. They're kind of not randomly generated. Like, they're randomly generated in the sense that the enemies are placed around, and the chests are placed around, but the level itself is just always the same. Oh man, my ibuprofen's wearing off. Head's starting to hurt. Might be bedtime soon. The Heat Fairy. Did a bunch of cooking today and made omelets for the first time in a long time. And I forgot that I'm really good at it. Yes! Omelets! We love omelets here. Not that Pockle cool. I haven't made anything egg based in a while. I might do that soon. Maybe tomorrow I'll make some eggs for breakfast. Throw rock. Shake stick at God. There appears to be quite a few enemies over there. I kicked it. Alright, I think I got him. Why are the enemies are just so tightly packed on this level? Ow. Chow down on bread. Threw that rock straight into the river. Oh, is that level, yeah, it's level 15. Okay, so we can do this, and then this. Smash and beast. Smash the beast. What? Oh, my inventory's full. Hey, that's unchill. That's highly unchill. What can we do here? Get bread. I just realized what I said. Don't worry. Now we can do the thing. Just put the gems on Monica's sword here. Why not? Save some inventory space. Oh, not that. There we go. What a strange assortment of stats this one gives. I like it. Good job, Peridot. Nice. The sword shall become powerful. Let's see. Yeah, we've got some inventory space now. Smash. Interesting how it wouldn't let me do that because I didn't have inventory space available. I like how it knew, so I didn't need to throw something away. Alright. Go to the drill ranch. And now we just level that one up. Woohoo! The drill wrench, there it is. This is certainly a water type beat. Pretty good. Ride pod fuel inside. Huh? You know what that means. Yoink. Oh, goodness gracious. The lingering hitbox got me. Alright, let's see. Should be the last level this thing can take. There we go. Bloop. Blurp. Oh, this is a good song. Super Hot Pepper. Super hot Got the enemies. Put on the wrench. Ah, yes. Alright, let's try the Spheda again. I might just forego it and see about working on weapons itself. Oh, goodness gracious. I've got 3 shots? Do not miss your chance. Oh, my, no. Let's see. Oh, that's not too bad. Nope, not enough. Oop. Straight into the river. Yeah, this level is crazy difficult for Spheda. Oh, we ate bread. Oh, we ate 2 breads. Alright, next up, Ocean Rose Cave. I think I've done the speed on most of these, yep. I find it kind of funny that the first level you unlock Spheda on is the hardest level for Spheda. It's kind of silly in a way. Strangely good way of using the buggy for combat is just doing spins or drive-bys like that. It's so silly looking. See, if there was anything I would love for this game, it would be a quick swap menu you could do for ride pod parts or weapons. Like, that would be the best. Repair our weapon here. I'm probably gonna call it after a few levels here, because I'm feeling the burn. Ow. Just spinning. I'll try spinning, that's a good move. Rogue buggy gameplay. Oh yeah. Abusing the lock-on function, I see. Yes, yes. Alright, where's that star key? Here it is. I think I've got one more level in me before I call it. No, whoops. Yeah, no, it's about time. Let's see. Looking for the water gem. Here we go. Oh crap, actually. Hold on a second. I might have messed up. I forgot about Chapter 3's issues. He looks so grumpy in his mech. Yeah. Okay. No, we're good for the remainder. Okay, cool. Thought I might have messed up a bug again. Okay. This area does not have... Oh, that's weird. Star Tortoise! It's dead. Threw a rock at it. Wait a second. I can level it up! Oh, yes! We got the Sigma Breaker that splits the damage. Highly functional. I see. What does that mean? Oh, it's so silly looking. I like it. I think this is a new combo weapon for Max. Let's see. Yeah. It's a good combo too. It better not start playing Gregorian chants. It is straight up playing that. This is not lo-fi. Thank you. Just the tap. The tortoise. The portal. Ow. Antidote. Antidote. Mimic. Rock. I stole a stone from the enemy. How will he ever financially recover from this? I think our weapon is goodly strong right now. Destroyed my weapon, but I mean, hey, that is what it is. Wow, that's a map. Star tortoise, meat rock. He guarded it. I will never recover from this. I've been styled on. Yeah, near the end of the streams, you can kind of tell when my brain starts shutting off. It's like, hi, it's time to go to bed. Got a medal. Oh yeah, Sfida. Let's see if we can even do any Sfida. That's another thing. I think I'm better at Sfida when I'm not dead tired. And it makes sense.
Listen, man.
We send it. It did not get sent very far.
It's not so bad. It's okay. It's not okay. You keep saying that, but you don't know what you're doing. Now we're going to suffocate or starve at the bottom of the ocean. And only my parents will notice because no one else cares about me.
Well, let's just gun it. See what happens. Oh, golly, it went all the way back here. It's dead. Yeah, no, I cannot golf for anything when I'm sleeping. All my golfing skill leaves with my alertness. Okay. We'll get to the end and we'll save and then we'll call it. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Really appreciate everybody stopping by, listening to me rant and rave about random things, and beat enemies up with a wrench. That's always the best part of these streams, is that you'll get to listen to Lo-Fi and watch Max beat things up with a wrench. Like, it's hands down the best part. Alrighty. Well, thank you, everybody. Hope you have a nice night. Goodbye.